Hi.
Is that how we're starting?
Yeah, I don't know what else we're doing.
Great, this is the hate. Welcome back. We're here.
Smooth.
Live and in the flesh. Is that real? We're live and on
your screen.
Especially if you're Matt and watch at 7:40 a.m. on Saturday. But he got $20 for that.
Yeah, I'm glad that he did.
And if any of you else watched, any of you else? Now I sound like you, Emily.
Get that grammar right.
Right. You would have known that we put a hidden comment to BB in our company.
Yeah.
And he found it at 7:40 a.m. on a Saturday. So thanks for watching the 8, Matt.
That's dedication. He might be our new #1 fan.
Glad that you're watching.
Yeah.
What we got this week, Cassie?
All right, so fantastic. So I had to put this in just because we've been talking about it all morning over here. So Panera Bread, if you like their bread bowls.
Is this like a lamb thing for
news.
you?
No,
You're
it's
laughing
just so
over a bread
weird.
bowl?
Yes, because they're rolling out a double.
Rolling out, yes!
Yeah, pun, Fran funny. I get a tally. They're rolling out a double bread bowl. So it's an entire loaf of bread with 2 bowls carved in it.
That's smart.
It's
That's great.
It's the most American thing I've ever seen.
Oh, I love it.
They're testing it in Philly right now during the month of August. I'm sure they'll roll it out, but yeah.
I give that a thumbs up.
Right?
That's smart. Yeah, because you don't want 1 soup, you want 2.
Yeah. Now you don't have to choose.
Smart. They should have gone 3 though. A whole loaf of bread, like 3 cups, or like you go to Rock Bottom and they're like, here's a sampler of all of our beers.
That's
they should
true.
do a soup sampler.
Like an app plate.
Boom.
Like everything.
1 bite of soup in each bread hole.
I feel like this is the dream for college kids and hungover people everywhere.
I feel this is a dream for everybody.
True.
Smart move, Panera. Way to go.
All right. Fran Leverty, so we kicked off our finance issue today if you're watching this live, earlier this week if you're watching this on Friday.
With a bad boy.
Okay, yeah. So you interviewed Isaiah Thomas.
Do you know what that means?
Bad boy?
Yep.
Because he's part of the Detroit Pistons team.
Yes, Emily.
I did
Very
a little
good.
research.
Sports.
Point for Emily.
I knew that he played for the Pistons. I didn't know that was like a thing.
No, Pistons are a baseball team.
No, they're not.
Yeah, the
No,
Detroit
they're
Pistons
not.
are in baseball.
He played the sports ball, and now he's on our cover.
Yeah. Great interview.
Businessman.
Can we play a clip from there?
Sure. Roll the clip.
Roll the clip.
I would advise them not to get into any businesses, and particularly any startup businesses. The best business that they're in is the profession that they're playing. So save your money and don't spend your money, because you make enough money that you can save, and then after a 10-year period of time that you've been in the league, you're mature enough, you're educated enough, you're wise enough, then you can start venturing out and using some of your capital to possibly invest or start your own business. But for the most part, the best startup business that you're in right now is your playing career. And look at your playing career as a startup, not necessarily something that you're just having fun doing.
I really liked what he had to say about finding the right business partners, and it's more than them just bringing money to the table. They need to align on your values and where you see the company going. I thought that was a good lesson for anyone in business, not just franchising.
I'll put this lesson out there. You can't judge a book by the cover, by a cover, by its cover, by its cover.
Its cover.
I mean, there's a lot of people that don't like Isaiah Thomas in the sports world, but I thought it was a great conversation. I thought he was articulate. I thought he knew what he was doing. He's obviously taken some risks as an entrepreneur. I enjoyed it. I hope you have a shot to listen to our whole interview as we continue to fight to bring you guys signature interviews.
Yeah.
So there's another one.
Cool.
It's great.
All right. I like your thumbs up, Emily. Fresh money. So in order for a brand to make that fresh money, they need to have their operations in check. So we rounded up the top tips of operational advice from 10 executives. It's currently up on 1851 right now. They have some great nuggets, a great range of brands, so check it out.
Yeah, I thought we did a great job on this issue. You cannot grow a franchise without great operations. You can't grow any business without great operations, great people, and then great product. So I hope that this was helpful to those that are trying to gain some insight into or ideas into what should you be doing as a franchisor and a franchisee as it relates to operations and running your company. So great job. Great job, team.
All right, Frant of the Week. So the question that you're asking this week is, what would happen if everyone in a company thought and acted like it was their own company? And what would it be like if everyone bought in fully to the entire process and how that kind of works through people, core values, operations, again, and the rewards that are in place? Yeah,
our own Sean Fitzgerald led me to this idea. We were talking about some folks who behave like it's their own money, like booking travel, spending on the client. That there are some folks that completely take responsibility of how they invest in a company. This is not reflective necessarily of No Limit and 1851, but just all companies, period. That we have clients that, they go on the road and they're gonna get the nicest bottle of wine, and they're like, well, my company's paying for it. It's a different mentality. It's really when you're there for a temporary spot, you probably look at the company as if it's just a paycheck. When you can evolve your business to motivating people to want to be a part of the bigger picture, you have a better shot at accomplishing what you want to get done. So the point of the column is trying to get that full buy-in. But I'll tell you, the book Traction, which is being discussed by our leadership team now, talks about fully embracing core values, and that's a part of this too. That if you're allowing folks to be in your organization that don't fully embrace what the core of your business is, then it's on you. Any of the challenges that you face are on you. So read the column. Hopefully you get something out of it. Maybe.
I liked it. All right.
Emily, do you ever read my columns?
Honestly?
There it is. Voice of reason. A few.
But
honestly, a few.
I haven't read this one.
Well, it's not up yet, so you have a good excuse for that.
Oh, okay. So.
That's even better. She has, watch this. Emily, what day does my column run? And it's run on the same day at the same time. It's Friday. It would be wrong.
Oh,
Thursday.
Thank you, Cassie.
You're welcome.
Sorry.
Cassie's a fan.
Huge fan. I read literally all of them.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Choice, too.
Totally by choice. I would read them even if I wasn't editing them.
Telling you, for those of you who want to know an inside peek into what I'm thinking about, it's reflective because I write them a month in advance. But it's there. I'm transparent.
Mm-hmm. All right, branching forward.
Thank God. That we're branching forward.
We're branching forward? Okay. So we've talked about this a lot, multi-unit owners and how brands can kind of tap into them in order to branch forward and some of the benefits that they bring, whether it's the knowledge of the industry, the brand. So we have outlined now 3 ways up on 1851 for brands to be able to take advantage and experience growth by engaging multi-unit franchisees.
Check it out.
All right. Fran Funny. I don't have like a standard.
Favorite part.
I don't have a punchline this
part.
week. Okay.
Yeah,
but Emily still has stuff to say.
Emily has to do the punchline.
There isn't a punchline, so like good luck with it maybe?
Yeah, she's got to say a comment then.
Okay, yeah, you just have to. All right.
Sure.
So I was chatting to you about this earlier, so you already know what it is. So Chipotle, for Free Avocado Day, offered free guac for people with like a code. And so Qdoba clapped back and was like, our code is like, no, just kidding, like you don't have a code, we always give you free guac. And so there's like a whole Twitter, like the shade is on there, so I thought it was funny.
I love both Qdoba and Chipotle, so I really have no comment.
If you had to
Everything's
pick,
love.
if you had to pick.
Chipotle, because it technically is better, but I enjoy Qdoba's queso. And I think that's what most people think, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
Now, what you need to do with Emily, you guys can't see this at home, but all you got to do is look at her. No, you look at her, and she pauses.
I'll keep going.
And then she goes on. Like she'll continue the conversation. She could talk. She could do this entire 8 by just going like this.
I'll put this out of its misery.
By the way, I posted on this on Instagram because I'm flying last night. I was like, holy I can't believe they just did that, because there's a saying of, if your competitor was drowning, would you put your foot on their head? And if you have that mentality in business, that's what Qdoba did yesterday.
Yeah.
Chipotle's like, help, we're having another food crisis, and Qdoba's like, boom, done.
Gutsy. I don't mind it.
Way to go, Qdobes.
Dobes.
What's your vote?
For what?
Chipotle or Qdoba?
Chipotle.
Cassie.
Dobes, but that's just because I don't like cilantro, and Chipotle has so much cilantro in it.
Actually, I will admit.
What? Am I wrong?
The things. It's the little
Qdoba
things.
has better quesadillas as well. Like, those dillas are good.
Those dillas. Those dillas are good. Those dillas are good.
I might have to break my subject line just to do that.
I think in your previous life you lived in the South.
No, I'm so not Southern.
Them dillas were good.
Yeah, you didn't like live in the. I can't. I'm not even gonna say it. Okay.
Not Southern.
Remember, anything that's said on tape.
I know. That's why. Actually, I wasn't even thinking that bad. It was just way too long of a thought to explain. But I guess now that we've taken up this much time. Okay, for inspiration. This comes from Annabelle Fernandez, who is the VP of Operations for Hard Rock International. You must train your team appropriately to manage and protect the brand in their areas of operation.
That's great. Hey, Cassie, before we go on to number 8, do we want to call someone out?
Yes.
Who are we going to call out and see if they're watching this week?
Who do I think never watches this video? Oh yeah, for sure. I'm doing someone from the other side of the room.
Lauren Kaminsky? Lauren
I was
Turner?
gonna say Lauren Turner or like Natalie or something.
Let's go with Lauren Turner this
Okay.
week.
Hi,
And
Lauren.
if she's watched to this point without anybody,
Yeah,
you and I buy her lunch?
sure.
Okay. There it is.
Qdoba.
Yeah.
Be like BB. Be like BB.
I don't know who doesn't wake up on a Saturday morning at 7:30 and go, you know what I need to do right now?
All right, it's still the best part of it. So we get the email from BB that says, haha, I found it, at 7:40 a.m. At like 7:41, Cassie responds. At 7:42, I respond.
Later in the day.
Yes. So moral of the story is that we're all nerds that need lives.
Hey, LT, it's up for the taking.
All right. For enemies versus friends. So 3rd week in a row that I'm bringing back to convo about Papa John's, just because it kind of keeps evolving. He's gone from friend to frenemy pretty quickly here over the course of the month since all of this stuff came out. And so now the saga is continuing. He filed a lawsuit against the pizza chain, he being John Schnatter, if I need to clarify that. But the suit is seeking whether or not the board acted without adequate information and breached their duty of care when he stepped down. I feel like just
Dude,
you gotta let it go.
You said the N-word
right,
on
like,
a conference call with PR people.
You're done. It's game over. Go home.
Go home. It's time to take a nap.
Yeah. I can't even say quit while you're ahead. Quit while you're like way too far behind.
Quit when you're down.
Yeah. So.
It's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
It's sad. Sorry, John. Hey, but if you want to come on the 8, I'm just saying, like, this could be, if you two watched to this point,
I would totally.
your greatest opportunity to apologize to our 18 visitors, okay? So we got a seat for you right here. How crazy would that be?
It would be freaking wild.
Somebody like turn around one day and he's like walking through the door with pizza boxes.
Yeah. I wonder if he's like allowed to actually go and get their pizza anymore. If it's like, is it like church? Does he like burst into flames walking through the door?
There it is.
It's like
is the
set
8.
on fire.
See you guys.